Hello everyone, my name is Olamide.
And I am Oyin.
You're listening to Ola and Oyin podcast, where we discuss and engage on topics and issues that concerns us as human beings, especially stories of growth and learning for young people like us and for even older folks.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ola and Oyin podcast. How are you all doing? How is April going? Fine, I hope. I'm your girl Oyin and Ola is here. Ola, how you doing? Say hello to the people.
Hello.
Hello. So what's up? Yes. How is April been?
April has been fine so far. It's been good.
Yeah.
I'm hitting my target already, and I feel like it's going to be a good month.
Wow, that's good. This is
not
the
like,
part where we
not
need
like I'm achieving like 100%, but
effort has been made.
Exactly.
That's what matters. That's good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, for me too. Yes. I'm doing something. I'm learning something new. And remember, I said deliberate and something. I want to be deliberate about my decisions and things I want to do this month, and so far so good. I think I've been doing just that. So,
you know what I read on one wall design. It's not like design, just when you write wall and frame it up.
Okay.
It reads like effort is very sexy.
Wow.
So effort is sexy.
That's sexy.
If they are making effort, they are sexy.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know how that is sounding, but I don't know. It always comes to
The
my
people
head.
just like to do this word
you
play
really
and all
do.
of those things. These days, people want to use what they call it. By the way, I just noticed that I've said twice, and I want to be deliberate, so let me stop the because nobody knows until I say it. Okay, so people just want to make things just look attractive, sound attractive, things people would normally not think about, just trying to make it look attractive to people, and it's all of those things. Mindset change, I think.
So if you are making efforts, good job.
Yes, kudos to you out there. Don't worry, slow and steady wins the race, right? So just keep it slow and steady.
Some people will argue that one with you, but I like it, yeah.
Don't mind anybody. Don't let anybody tension you. It is your journey. It's your race. Just go slow and steady. Do your thing. Do you?
Yeah, do you just.
Listen, this week I listened to a couple of podcasts and just messages and all of that. It was fun. Like, when you're thinking of something in your mind and then you listen to a podcast or something, it's like the person is re-emphasizing or confirming what is on your mind. Like, you were not even looking for confirmation or anything, but they just talk about it and you're like, oh wow, I was thinking about this. Oh, nice. And then again, they kind of give you some kind of another view, or it's just nice to hear that people are actually thinking. Sometimes you think about some things and you're like, I'm the only one that is thinking about this thing in this world. There cannot be any other person that thinks like this. And then you listen to someone and you're like, what? You think about this thing too? Great, I'm normal.
So you have to know.
Yeah, you get. And when you are two, or when it feels a lot better. You're not alone in this race. So the podcast kind of helped me, and then it also made me feel like doing this is a good thing. People that listen to would take one or two things, and some people too. For some people, it's been on their mind, and we talking about it might just push them to do things that they've been postponing, or things that it just confirms some things to them, or if it is an argument, and just it does something, I believe. And I believe it's a positive thing because I'm staying positive. Yeah, so what happened in Nigeria, our country, our dear country?
I don't want to.
Don't worry, I know you are not all about the bad news, so just something fun. Something fun.
Something fun. I don't know. I've not been so much in the news.
No worry, you don't need to be in the news.
But I don't know. While I've been working on my stuff, I think I watched some entertainment and at Nigerian Idol. I like. You know what is inspiring to me is when the way young people are now coming out and taking the bold step. You know, a lady came from, I think it was the southeast.
Okay.
About 12 hours journey to come and audition. She was just 18.
Wow. Yes. I think I saw that. Yeah.
And it was like, wow, 18-year-old took the journey, just to.
For me,
look for something that she believes in.
Yes.
And it was inspiring. And some other people, 18, 17, even 17.
There were a lot of young people that came there.
Yeah.
It was good to watch. It was good to see the confidence level. Like, people are confident. I was telling my cousin while we were watching that, if not for anything, like, these people coming here, even though maybe they didn't sing as good, maybe not as good.
It's not about, sometimes it's not
just
about
that confidence
it's not about
is amazing.
You just want to try it out.
You get, but then I also do not subscribe to some ignorance. I don't know what to call it. Some people are just ignorant and they come there. I don't know, maybe it's or maybe they really did believe in themselves, but whatever it is, I felt like they didn't do enough work.
I don't want to. Yeah, they might not do enough. Even some people that did a lot of work.
When someone worked on something, you would know, even if it is not so good, you would still know that, okay, this person tried, this person prepared. It might not turn out great, but there are some people that came there to probably play or something. I don't know.
Well, that's just part of it. That's just part of what is expected anyway.
For me, I like the confidence, but the ignorance part, no. When you are knowledgeable about something, it gives you more confidence. So people that
but we cannot say, of course, they may be naive and all those things.
But it's not about being naive. It's not about being naive.
Some might even be badly advised, wrongly advised. Maybe somebody is saying you can say no. But I think it's an experience. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I know that there will always be a mix of people who don't even match up. You understand? So it's just general life. So
the confidence, admirable. The effort, admirable.
Effort, sexy.
Yes, sexy. Anyway, shout out to the contestant and then the judges. One of the judges got a lot of backlash in the first episode of the audition for the Nigerian Idol. She got backlash, like, seriously. People were like, she should not have made a particular statement, that she was sounding as if she was God, things like that. But then, that's why we say, I think there is a thin line between maybe being blunt and, I don't even know if I should call that rude or something. She was just being blunt. She just wanted to say it as it were. Like, this is it. This is how I see it. But then it's good.
I cannot.
People will talk irrespective of whatever it is that you do. They will still talk.
She might not even mean it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That she didn't mean. You get. But then we should also watch what you say. I get where the backlash is coming from. People feel like such statements might affect the guy's self-esteem or confidence. So, but then the thing is, she actually gave some compliments or constructive, she told the person that you could try songwriting. I think you could have a chance at songwriting. People did not look at those things, those words that she said. It was just that bad one that they wanted to.
People will always talk, but then.
Yeah. Anyways,
I think it's learning for her too. Whether the judge
exactly.
So some other times she will have to take.
She'll be very more conscious. Yes.
Everybody is learning. I always believe in the truth path. Like I always believe in the truth path.
By the way, what do you think? People are saying The Voice is greater than Nigerian Idol. Is it? Is it not? Not like greater as per money or anything, as per the performances and everything, judge and everything. What do you think?
I think they are different.
Yes, they are different shows.
They are different structures. They both are music contest.
Yes.
I think. I don't know.
I think it's about what we are seeing now.
But
I
like the fact that Nigerian Idol has a specific station that you can watch anytime.
Okay.
What's the other one?
But I kind of like the.
No, you can even miss the episode, the weekly episode. So.
They do a replay. It's just that you don't follow, and it's on YouTube. You can watch on YouTube when you are ready.
Okay.
So it's actually there online. The thing is, I kind of like the suspense and the fact that they make you wait for it. It's beautiful, and then I like the fact that there is instruments being played, and also that it's a blind audition. They don't get to see the person, so they don't get to be sentimental or, they don't get to see like, oh, this person is beautiful, I want this person. So I like the blind audition part. And then Waji did something that really, really, I really loved it. The fact that she broke that rule, turned to address a contestant that they didn't want to pick, they didn't turn for, and she addressed, she told the guy what was wrong with his voice, and then she took him through the journey. It's beautiful. So anyways, it's good to see things like in a country like ours, in this Nigeria now. It's good to have programs like this that keep us happy, alive, and all of those things.
I agree with you.
So,
I know watching, but whatever keeps you relaxed and is fun to you, is entertaining to you.
You should do it. Exactly.
Later on, we'll be talking about.
So, do you want to introduce the topic for the day to them?
That's funny because our thumbnail will already reveal that from the 0 minutes. Guys, we'll be talking about prioritizing it, as we have seen, pretty much. I don't want to say this is inspired by the World Earth Day that happened this week. I feel like it has always been on my mind, on our mind, both me and my co-host, because for me, I feel Earth is like one of the ultimate things in this life. One of them.
Preach, brother, preach.
So, prioritizing it, we can never overemphasize the need to prioritize it to people. We can never overdo it. You understand? Because every day, every person of the day, people are underrating
health.
The health part of their life. I see this every day, and
we do it. We do it.
Maybe because of the hustle and bustle. There's a lot to think about.
Yes, everybody is striving, everybody is struggling.
Exactly.
Make ends meet, and we forget.
Health has been grossly underrated.
Sure.
If you say, if you approach someone and say, but health is where to, probably the person will agree, quite alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not that deep to them. Like to some people, let me not say, it's not that deep to people. It's not something that you say and people go with it. It's until when an event not happen, it's not so nice. Maybe somebody breaks down, head has collapsed, and then people start appreciating the importance of it. Yes, it's just like someone who is seemingly healthy and is thinking about a lot of things, got a lot of worries. But someone who is on the hospital bed thinking about one thing, getting better, getting better.
That's when you know that.
So thinking I've been there.
Health is life.
And
health
all
is
I
wealth.
wanted was, let me get back. Let me get back to my early state.
And that's what's funny, Ola. The fact that you're on that bed and you're thinking, let me get back to my life, let me be healthy again, and you're still going to go back to running now because you're trying to get better to go and run again. Like, it's funny.
Yeah, sometimes when you do get back on your feet, you are better at prioritizing your health. Because I
sometimes, but you have to be conscious.
Yeah, I was giving them instructions like when I was in the child and all. Like, okay, do this, drink water, a lot of water. In fact, it was like 5 liters of water.
How are you doing with that?
I'm doing fine. Like, I really, really had to consciously change my drinks. Like, I don't just take any drink or carbonated, all these things. I really make conscious effort to drink water I love. And it's been helping me. I don't know if I want to attribute the good that I'm enjoying to some part of it to taking water, But then I feel like it's good. After that experience, I've been able to appreciate it more. Number one. The more. Even though I work in the hospital and I see a lot of things, but even my own personal experience made me to really, really connect with that statement.
Okay.
It is like the principal thing. So every time I'm outside or I know my allergies more, I know my body, I understood my body more.
Okay.
Understanding my body, better than before that experience. Sure. So I've been able to kind of take some certain control over my head. You understand?
All right.
And that's a good thing. So
yeah, it really is. But that's not where we are coming from now. We're not trying to say you should be down before you realize the importance.
Exactly.
So that you don't fall victim, you don't become ill before you realize the importance. That's why we are discussing this, because we all need to know that it should be prioritized. It's just as simple as that. Let's prioritize health. And when we talk about health, we mean health in its awesomeness, like holistically, mental, physical, psychological, spiritual, whatever part of health that you should prioritize it. Because at the end of the day, these are things that get you to even do those work you want to go and do, the hustle and bustle. These are, you get.
Like, you can't be, if you are not productive,
it can't be productive, yes.
Of course, you're not making any wealth.
Exactly. So they say something about use medicine. There's a way they say it so that you don't use food as medicine and you don't use medicine as food.
Okay,
they say
take your food as medicine so that you don't take medicine as food.
Bam, that's the phrase. Or yes, that's it. So you just make sure that you're making the effort now, so that by the time maybe if you don't prioritize, okay, for example, you don't prioritize your health, you are working around the clock, you want to get money, must be made, things must be done, targets must be we must hit the target. Well,
say hustling.
Yes, hustling. And then
I'm not saying hustling is bad.
No, it's not. That's not what I'm saying. But you're not making conscious efforts to see that you're checking yourself. You're not checking on yourself, but you're just doing everything to get things. By the way, why are you doing all these things for? You're doing it for yourself. So you should take care of yourself. You should prioritize yourself. Yes. So if you are running, Yeah, something like that. Self-love. That's the word, self-love. So if you are running round and round and round, and then you break down before you even hit the target, you will feel bad, because you would. And sometimes before we break down, our body would already tell us some of these things. We would start seeing the signs, but we keep ignoring because let me just do this thing. Don't worry, I'll come back to you. Like we is it sideline?
Physically broken, like they are not.
Yes, we wait till you get it. We wait till we are physically down before we now say, that malaria has gotten me deep. This has gotten me deep. You were watching this thing, you noticed you saw the signs, but instead, also in this, we are also going to mention that self-medication is also part of not prioritizing. Don't say you took a particular pill, you self-medicated. Is not even prioritizing health at all. Because you did not search for it. You don't even know if that's what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
So if you really prioritize the health, you will seek a physician, a pharmacist, a professional. Let them check on you, and you know something, Ola? I just realized why in Nigeria we rarely talk about vacation. I don't know whether that's it for African countries. We rarely talk about vacations or holidays. We rarely talk about those things. But over there, I guess because they already know that they do a lot of work, so there is need for relaxation. Like in the abroad, the Western countries, there is need for relaxation. So they take the vacation, they take their breaks very seriously. Unlike in Nigeria, somebody might decide not to even go on break because they want to make extra income. They can decide to work throughout the year and not go on just a month or 2 weeks break. Like people just work and work. We're all running. I don't know. Like, is there a target?
Some people have targets, but you know what? I think people overestimate their ability to remain healthy.
Yeah, right.
They just feel, come on, I'm that strong. In fact, I don't even make bold.
Let me not say some people. I'm that person.
They make bold claims like
I'm that person.
Very strong. I'm very. I can't foresee. I can't. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
I am so blood type. I'm so. What do they call these things? What do they call all these
blood
things?
Type.
Yeah, so people say they are blood group something. They don't fall sick of food. They are this and this. Maybe I don't know, different kind of. They have different metrics for measuring these things, and it's not true.
It could be bad, because it could be understanding your own body, but don't overestimate it. Because if you're a sickle cell, you have to understand your body.
Yes.
So that's one genotype. So if you are AA genotype, there are some peculiarities according to science, you understand, and in our African setting. So you can understand, but don't overestimate. You understand? Say, I will remain forever fit. I cannot develop XYZ. This is, I know they are faith-based, whatever to it, but then be open to signals.
Faith.
More often
Did you not say faith without work is what?
Tell us that
you said there is faith to it. I said faith without work is what?
It's dead.
Huh?
It's dead.
Exactly. So there is faith, but you have to do the work too. So check on yourself. That's the work.
Yes.
Heaven help those who help themselves. So
you know, when I talked about knowing my allergies, it didn't just come like. I was consciously okay. I don't take this. I don't do this. I don't expose myself to this. That consciousness. That consciousness with which you are doing all those things, noting all those things, is prioritizing your health.
Yes. So it's also being observant.
Okay. Yeah, being observant is also prioritizing your health. You understand? And then people. What I find out is because I don't know, like I said, we underrate a lot. We are not grateful for that text that we have until we now see somebody. You know, if your finger is having maybe weak low, it will be as if your whole body, in fact, your whole body will be disorganized. Just one little part. You understand?
Yeah.
So little things. Our body is very complex. It's very complicated. But that little thing can, destabilize you. So it's very, 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 very paramount to prioritize it.
Okay. So we mentioned that there are, I mentioned earlier that there are different, we are looking at health holistically. So it's not until you break down physically, maybe you have fevers, you have the chills, you have headaches and all of those things, before you say, oh, health is wealth. It goes beyond physical, mental, psychological, and everything. So what are ways that you would advise people? Okay, the first thing we already mentioned and we've said repeatedly is being conscious about it, knowing that I want to take my health seriously, because at the end of the day, this is how I become productive. It is when I am fit that I'm productive. So I'm going to take me seriously. So what other ways, apart from when you have made the decision and then you're conscious, so what are the tips that you can?
I think awareness too.
Yes.
Being aware of what is going on.
Okay.
Sharing your environment, the kind of disease that exists in your environment. Just knowledge. Getting health knowledge.
Okay.
Is a way to prioritize your health.
Yeah.
It's a way to know that you're serious about your health, because ignorance is a serious thing. Because
it's not an excuse. Because it's not an excuse.
A lot of people have died because of ignorance.
Exactly.
Because it's not. You understand?
Yes.
So, like you said, it's not an excuse. But, so consciously again, seek to be self-aware, to be aware of what is going on. You might not know as much as health practitioner.
Exactly. That's why you need to.
But I think that health education is important for every individual.
True.
At the point, if you have a good health education, you will know the point where you need to place a call to your health practitioner. You understand? Oh, I'm feeling X, Y, Z. You could even do your own prognosis. Could it be?
Yes.
Then the person will now allay your fears. Okay, calm down. Don't overthink it. It could be, it might not be. You understand? Then you take it from there. You hand over to him, and then you use his expertise.
Yes.
And then you are better for it. You understand? So that knowledge, thank God for social media. Thank God for the digital age. Their health knowledge. I'm not saying you should source your health information solely online or whatever, medication information. But there are little things. Take malaria, for example. Say you don't even know anything about malaria, for example. Let's just assume. A simple Google search can give you a basic idea.
I feel like I don't think we should advise the Google search thing, because Google can be because you cannot say malaria if you are not sure. So most times people type in. I'm saying that most times people type in their symptoms online, and then symptoms can be for different.
But that's
so that's what I'm saying.
That's where
best thing is either go to the facility, or there are these apps. Yeah. There are apps online now that you can speak to a doctor directly, or there are ways you can communicate with a professional online. You can DM people online.
Education.
Yes.
So that's the point of education.
Exactly.
Knowing where,
don't Google your symptoms.
If you are educated, you will know you should not self-medicate.
Yes.
So that's my total point.
Okay, that's
because
true.
Self-medicated can harm your health.
Sure, absolutely.
Self-medication rather can harm you.
Absolutely.
So I think another way I want to talk about, I think not leaving things to chance.
Okay.
I don't know. I see it a lot around. People just maybe they are having some funny feelings.
Oh, all right.
And then you just say, we go. You understand? And then maybe it's something that is progressive.
That's true.
And then it develops, it accumulates, it becomes maybe chronic. Then by the time you present at a facility, it's getting almost too late, or even God forbid. I'm just saying. So
there's nothing that can be done at that stage, I guess.
Yeah, almost nothing, or it's getting almost too late. You get a child, you get what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say.
You know, one thing about diseases, disorders, whatever, is best tackled at the initial
early stage. Yes.
Exactly. So anything at all, from my knowledge of medicine and all, it's best you present it at the time.
We should also, routine checkup would help us with some of these things, but we are all guilty. At least I know I'm guilty of. I cannot say the last time I even had a proper checkup, except maybe there is a job interview or something, job employment to pick up. You get, but we have to now do routine checkup to know that these and these are okay, we are all right, we're fine. Simple checkup. You don't even have to spend or break the bank to do some of this checkup. It's quite, but it's still out of lack of creation of time. So I feel like another thing is to create time for yourself. You can spend maybe 30 minutes to notice, even if you cannot spend more than 30 to 1 hour, to just examine yourself, check yourself mentally, check what you've been eating, check, are you eating because you just want to eat, or are you eating what you want to eat, are you eating right? Just check. Sometimes you just eat and you just realize that for the last 3 days I've been eating only rice, not because you wanted to eat rice, but you just took the available thing and move, because you are moving, you cannot wait, you cannot stop. So these are some of the things that we do. We do things unconsciously. So we even treat our health. We are unconscious about the way we treat our health. Something is bothering us. We don't even give it time. We don't even give ourselves time to think about it, to know possible. We just leave it there.
That's the angle of mental health.
Yes, we just let it accumulate. So back to what you said about people should not leave things to chance. I also feel fear. People should stop being scared of the worst. And if you are like me, my hypochondriac, please, I beg you, stop it. Don't be. I'm trying to stop. Before I used to be very bad at it. Once anything happens to me, I'm thinking of the worst possible thing in. I'm just thinking, it must be this.
Even diagnosing yourself.
Yes, that's the thing.
You can go to the extreme. You're like extreme hypochondria. You're like, hope it's not cancer.
Exactly. So these are part of the things that. Also, that sometimes people are back to mental health and how it can even affect physically. When you are battling depression, you could either have anorexia or what's the opposite? Where anorexia is when you don't have appetite, and there been lots of appetite to lots of appetite, and then
you're not eating.
You get, and then the other part is you want to eat. You're always hungry. You want to eat something, and that's the sign of depression in a way. But because we don't pay attention to it, we just think it's because I'm busy. It's not because you are busy. Are you checking it? Are you sure it is busy or you don't have the appetite?
For the mental health thing, sometimes it's very difficult.
Exactly, it's very difficult. But because we don't pay attention, we also would not notice it. We wouldn't know until it has gotten so deep that you cannot take it anymore, and then you are now broken. You cannot even trace it back to where it started from.
You know what I'm not a mental health expert or anything.
Yeah.
But I think that kind of, people should share their burden. Because, like I said, it's very hard, even experts, it's very hard to diagnose sometimes. So, just share your burden with people. sometimes it relieves you, and then there can be solution when you share, or the other person just says that, okay, you need a mental checkup. You need to see an expert. You don't really see if you are depressed. Let's take for example, you might not even know that you are depressed. You might not want to believe. You might cross your mind like, am I depressed? But maybe because of the stigma or whatever, society, or even you yourself, you can just hinder that thought. You can just cancel that thought and say no, and then keep on struggling with
it. Yeah.
But I think sharing
would help.
It will. Another eye can look at it.
A problem shared is half solved. Is that how they say it? Half.
Sometimes it's fully solved.
Depends if the person
not even solved.
Yes, sometimes it's not even solved. Sometimes it is fully. Sometimes it just relieves you of the body. Now you know that someone else. So and then tell people that you tell confidence, not just any random person that might worsen.
Healthcare professionals are professionals.
Yes, they have professionals.
They keep your privacy.
Confidentiality is
exactly confidentiality and all of those things. So you can share your body with them. So I think for mental health, especially if you think towards that part.
Yes, and that's why we're talking holistically, because if something like if there's something like if you are depressed and then there is loss of appetite, and then you realize that you might lose weight, and then from there people start even if it's not people, you yourself will start thinking, and then you might start buying maybe weight gain products because you think, no, I don't, and you start treating the wrong thing. You start taking things that would even cause more harm than good. So
our mental health can even snowball into physical.
Exactly. So let's take everything.
Physical deterioration of it.
Content that we consume, things that affect us, that that just mess up our.
Consume the Ola Oyin podcast.
Great. And if Ola Oyin podcast is toxic to you, don't worry, let it go.
It's not. Okay.
You can't speak for everybody. So if it is toxic to you, I listened to a podcast today, Ola. I listened to a podcast today, and the host said something. She said, it was about letting go of friendship. She said something that sometimes you let go of people because you realize that you are being toxic to them. Not that you are doing something to hurt them, but maybe you are succeeding or you are excelling so well, and initially they might be congratulating you, but she said she noticed that a particular friend of ours, initially she would just say, you are just getting deals, you are getting endorsements, but after a while she noticed that this person is feeling threatened, feeling intimidated, and in that way the person cannot express her full self. Then what kind of relationship is that? So she had to let the person go. So that so in that way, you're not someone else will take it. If you are not self-aware, you would think, this person is toxic to me. This one that is being intimidated by what I'm doing is toxic to me. No, you're the one being toxic to that person if you want to be the bigger person, because you know that this person is feeling like, baby, it's me here, I'm taking all the deal. Don't worry, let me just move a little bit. When you grow out of that mood, another thing is you can talk about it. So there are things so if listening to our podcast probably makes you feel some kind of way, to stop for now. You can come back to it later when you're better. We are going to always be there for you. All right, so
anyway,
moving on.
It is holistic, like we say.
Yes.
Like we have established, and I think almost everybody we have doing. Even spiritual, you can talk to your spiritual head, spiritual leader, whatever.
Pick up your spiritual books. Pick up your holy books. Consume.
You can talk to your psychologist. So
just ensure that you are prioritizing. You are checking up on yourself. Also, rest. There's this thing about rest that people don't get, that we don't get. We all don't get it.
I'm actually confused though. Rest and sleep. Okay, go on.
We all don't get it. Like, what does rest mean? Because sometimes you say you want to rest, and by the time you are, let me just rest for these few hours. By the time you are back, you're like, did I even take a rest? So that's why, really, you need break. And when you're on break, please, just all the workload, everything that is on your shoulder, take it off. Put them at the entrance of the break. Go through your break in a calm state. Pick up.
You know what's going?
Yeah.
You will let me. Maybe we'll have an easier said than done episode on forgetting your worries.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I need it. I need that episode.
It's actually true. It's easier said than done. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why we say effort is sexy.
No,
It's
I know.
easier
It's
said
the
than
right
done.
thing to do.
I get you.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
So
So
maybe we can have tips.
that's true. So that's the thing. When the thought comes, if it's a music that you like. So now you are worried about a particular thing. If money is your problem and you've been worried about money, please don't pick up a song. Don't listen to a song that will remind you that you need to make money while you're on break. I'm just saying. If love is the problem, don't listen to heartbreak song while you're on break.
These are helpful tips.
Anything, listen to something else. Listen to something
I
that
actually
is.
listened to a TED talk that was addressing that how to properly read and not worry about anything. And I think
Calm yourself
pretty
down.
much the same thing there.
It's hard. Your mind will stray to that part, but just consciously let it go. Breathe.
And even sleep.
Breathe.
Now that we are talking about it.
Yes, even sleep. People don't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
People think if you are sleeping, you are doing the wrong thing.
I know.
I saw a particular tweet of, if you are how did the person even compose the tweet? Something about you are not even 4 hours. You don't have money. I mean, you don't have so amounts in your account, and you are sleeping at 10 o'clock or 9 p.m. That who is your just said it a funny way that even the big men don't sleep at this thing. They read or work throughout the night. They just take. Hello, who told you?
I don't want to say false narrative, but they are not entirely true.
Exactly.
You understand? They are not entirely.
If you have to hit a target and you need to maybe walk overnight for a particular reason, don't make it something that you do often. It's just something that happens. Maybe you really need to get something done, and time is against you, and you have to walk overnight. Fine, understandable. But don't say because you want to walk and then you walk the whole day, you don't get enough rest. Sleeping at night or not is not the way to making money or not, or to getting the best of life.
Exactly.
What are you doing with your day? If you rest during the day, it's okay for you to be awake at night. You get, it's about productivity. So let nobody tension us or tension you.
Yeah,
that
it's all about people.
Don't
you
sleep.
Can work for 2 hours,
sleep.
And then you are making a lot of productivity out of that. And
you
someone
get.
is working for 6-8 hours. It's not even as productive as you that you work
sleep.
for 2 hours.
Sleep. You are different. You need your rest. You can rest for people can rest for 4 hours and be fine. And you might need your 8 hours beauty sleep to be fine.
Yeah.
Take your beauty sleep, please. Just saying.
Another thing I wanted us to talk about is community health. Like how one person is responsible for the health of the whole community.
Okay.
Especially when we talk about infectious disease and all this. You can help the community.
Especially this period, you've seen how COVID have. At least I feel people should be more knowledgeable about this. Yes.
It's like a lot of infectious diseases are out there.
It's out, but people don't notice until it is.
Yeah. One part of the slogan was "Stop the spread."
Yes.
So I think that is addressing that statement to one person. So if you do your part, you are helping a community, a society, people, general populace, to maintain.
You're even helping yourself.
You're even helping yourself. So it's not helpful or healthy for us as community-based people to be infected. Like maybe say in a certain community like this, we have the infection has spread. What do we call that? Community spread, and then everybody is falling sick. Everybody is, is a body. The ripple effect is crazy.
Yeah.
Not nice. You understand?
So be your brother's keeper too is part of prioritizing health.
Yes. Prioritizing in a community sense. You understand? So briefly, I wanted to say that.
That's good. Yeah. Sometimes we need people. That's just the honest truth. So do your part. Other people will do their part. Don't say because everybody is not doing, you don't want to do your part. Do your part, really. Because it might be you that will break the chain. So do your part.
Yeah.
So do your part. Don't say other people are not doing it, you're not doing it. If you have to wash your hands regularly. Watch things that you take into your system. So it's part of prioritizing it. You don't just buy something and you throw it in your mouth. You don't just pick up something and you put it on your body. Prioritizing. Some people might say, okay, it's OCD. No, it's not OCD. The OCD is extreme. That one is extreme. But doing things that you have to do.
Caution. Just a little bit of caution.
Yes, you get. Just do what you have to do, right? If you need to have a routine to keep your health in check, do it. Exercises are also a good way to relax, both physically and mentally. They're good ways to release the bad energies.
Especially for non-communicable disease. No type of communicable disease is so much trying to overshadow. Is so much overshadowing.
The non-communicable. The non-communicable
and non-communicable disease is big.
Yes,
talk about obesity, diabetes, and all hypertension. It's big. You just need to see. You don't need to get close.
Yes.
To see that these things are.
They're there. People are.
Yes. And it's crazy because you can even treat infectious disease and then you are
treat it once and you get, that's true.
Yeah. Some of these non-communicable diseases are lifelong management.
Exactly.
In fact, it takes a toll on your mental health, everything. So
that's why you have to watch it. That's why you have to take
exercise is
steps.
A very good way.
Exercise, diet, and then there's this myth about abusing myths that we call it now about diets. People diet in such a way that they scrap some foods that they don't want to eat and keep some. Well, I'm not a dietitian, but if you have to see a dietitian, don't just scrap foods. There was a time when people will say, wheat, people that have diabetes should eat wheat. So they will eat big chunk of wheat because wheat is good for them, not knowing that everything is just moderate. Take everything moderately. Okay.
I think in this part of the world, we need to start looking at exploring the value professionals will give us.
You get.
So if you have diet problem, diet issue, or you have challenge with diet, I think you should explore the values that the dietitian
would offer you. Yes.
Yeah. If you have a challenge, there are a lot.
No, we want the patent medicines to do all.
Yeah, they don't medic.
You want them to be the one to tell you what to use to gain weight, what to use to lose weight, what to use to grow short, to grow tall, what you have to use for cough, No, there are people, even skin diseases. You might need to talk to your dermatologist. These are people that are there to provide services for you. But no, we don't do those things.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I'm not blaming anybody because I'm guilty too. I don't think I've ever seen a dietitian.
At some point, you have to wake up to all these things.
Yes.
So, so I think.
And apart from even health, even legally and all of these things, we don't know a lot because we don't explore these things. We don't even
the values people have acquired.
Exactly.
Seriously, it's one thing. So, guys, we talk a whole lot about prioritizing your health and my health and Oyin's health.
Everybody's health.
As an individual and as a community, this 2021 World Health Day. Okay. So it will be on record.
What was the theme self? Was it?
I don't know. It's a good thing. Prioritizing your health.
We coined ours.
Yeah. So I think it's good. Like if you prioritize your health,
you get the best out of yourself.
Exactly. You get the best out of that effort that you make. So it's all good. I want to. There's a take home for me.
Okay.
Prioritizing.
Giving us moral lessons.
No,
after we read. No, in primary school, remember after we read a particular comprehension or text, and the teacher is like, "So what's the moral lesson?" So this is the moral lesson part of this podcast.
I said I don't even know. I was just talking about it.
Okay.
Prioritizing it is self-love.
Yes.
So,
one love.
That is
self-love.
So just see it as self-love. You know the way we talk about self-love and all. Prioritizing your head is for you.
Yes.
So, self-love, basically.
And remember, it's not just physical; it's holistic. So mindset change, mental, everything. Check.
Guys, keep prioritizing your head. I'm going to see you next week.
Yeah, bye from here too. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on all platforms and keep enjoying, keep listening, stay safe and have a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, bye.